legit.
3 reasons to hold both Stellar, XLM, and XRP in your portfolio. XRP, and Stellar, XLM, are both targeted at the finance industry, specifically the cross-border payments market. But the big question for most investors is, which one of the two will emerge tops in this market? Well, while hardcore holders of both have their reasons to believe that their favorite coin will emerge on top, no one can say with certainty that they know the winner. That's why it makes sense to hold both, as a safeguard measure. To make things clearer for you, let's go through a few fundamental reasons why holding both is a sound strategy. It's still early days in terms of adoption. There is no doubt that blockchain technology will disrupt the cross-border payments market. However, most financial institutions are still in the testing phase of this technology. XRP, through Ripple, seems to have an edge in terms of adoption, but XLM too has a major strategic partnership with IBM, a big player in the banking industry. The IBM Stellar partnership gives it a good chance at adoption as a tool for cross-border payments. For instance, HSBC is testing a payments platform, using a very young technology, most likely blockchain. While they have not yet announced which platform they are working with, there is a good possibility that it could be Stellar. That's because, like most other banks, it has a tech partnership with IBM, a key Stellar partner. This goes to show that none of the two cryptos is yet to emerge dominant in this market. As such, it is best to hold both, instead of speculating that one of them will emerge dominant, unless you are an insider who is fully in the know on which technology banks are adopting. Stellar Lumens, XLM. Holders have plenty of reasons to be happy about the future of their holdings. Stellar Lumens experienced a decent breakout in the month of July, one that was initiated by Coinbase announcing its intention to look into adding this coin to its portfolio. July managed to recoup some of June's losses, but XLM still remains over 60% in the red for the entire year. After falling fairly low on July 12, reaching $0.1802114/2906 Satoshi, XLM saw some strong upwards movements in the following days, which helped it reach a monthly BTC high of 4,262 Satoshi. USD high came along couple of days later, on July 26, when one Stellar Lumens was tradable for $0.347832. The coin has since stagnated somewhat, just slowly bleeding out without any significant upwards movements. Right now, one XLM coin is priced at August lows of $0.207452, 9.69%. Drop in the last 24 hours /0.003241. BTC, 4.59% drop in the same time frame. Stellar is known for having one of better trade volumes on the market, as it currently sports 7,236 BTC of daily trade activity. With a market cap of $3,826,028,036, it also is one of the most valuable, sixth, to be exact, projects on the market. TradingView user Toto Perasca offers the following analysis of the coin's technical situation. Stellar is very close to the lower trend line formed by the two all-time lows, very strong. In this regard, it will be the first attempt to break it down, considering the 2 points as supporting, therefore a cross now is very unlikely and another wave bounce to the high trend line is more probable. This impressive project that recently turned 4 years old has been mildly busy in the last couple of weeks. Since we last covered them, Stellar visited their first Indonesian meetup, where they presented their cross-border payments abilities and ideas alongside their long-term partners Pundix and Change. These partnerships have always been one of their key selling points, as various companies are already cooperating with Stellar on the development of blockchain technologies and solutions. IBM is probably the most important of the bunch. The IBM partnership has a long-standing history, as it was announced back in October of 2017. IBM's Vice President Jesse Lund said back then that XLM will be used as a real-world payment method on his company's blockchain-related products. IBM is a major supplier of banking hardware with over 30 banks on their list of associates. More importantly, it seems that IBM has no plans of creating a native blockchain, meaning that XLM will be the main currency of the IBM/Stellar-backed project called Universal Payment Solution. This solution will look to combine XLM's frictionless blockchain with IBM's banking world-focused products, possibly creating a cross-border payments platform that will blow Ripple out of the water. This partnership has already spawned results, as a stablecoin called Stronghold was launched on top of the XLM's blockchain, with the backing of IBM. IBM's partner Viridium Labs is also looking into creating a XLM-based token called VIRD. This token is designed to give enterprises with high pollution rates the opportunity to offset environmental damage by supporting the Indonesian rainforest. Another project called Tides will be looking to take advantage of Stellar's cheap for developing on blockchain whose fees are much lower than those that more established projects like Ethereum require. The Tide token will run on Stellar's blockchain and will allow the participants to create autonomous health insurance pools. Once inside of these pools, people will be able to make payments, file claims, and vote on pool matters while receiving a healthcare experience completely free of middlemen. Such a project will be looking to bring fairness and peer-to-peer interaction to the way we pay and receive our healthcare, and this approach is definitely in line with Stellar's core ideas. The list doesn't stop there. Satoshi Pay, Tempo, Slice, mentioned Change, Tilbilly, Deloitte, SureRemit and Open Garden are among those that proudly boast about being a part of it. The last one, Open Garden, was one of the finalists of the Stellar Build Challenge, a competition meant to spawn a wave of useful projects and apps that will run on top of the XLM's blockchain. Open Garden allows people to turn their phones into Wi-Fi hotspots and then get paid for sharing their bandwidth. Stellar clearly has a long-term vision with this challenge, as a new round has just recently been announced. Any interested developers can follow the link posted in the sentence prior to find out more about the project. Stellar has had a couple of smaller updates along the way. KuCoin started sending out emails that XLM has been officially listed on their platform. At the same time, there are rumors that the coin might be listed on Bitpanda around 9th of August. This added market exposure has helped the coin tremendously, and certainly played a part in pushing Stellar along the way of reaching 700,000 unique wallets. There's little to say about Stellar that many similar articles haven't said before. The project is sound and integration, adoption are on their way. Luminauts should have plenty of reasons to be happy about the future of their holdings. Ripple, XRP, versus Stellar Lumens, XLM, which cryptocurrency will win? Stellar versus Ripple tokens. Ripple has received some negative news and attention this month, especially concerning its token. This is on stark contrast to Stellar, which has not had any issues as of late. Although there may be a lot of reasons for Stellar's positive performance, the most credit may be due to Jed McCaleb. Stellar is Caleb's third project concerning blockchain, and it comes after he switched from being Ripple's technology chief and the mind behind Mt. Gox. Perhaps McCaleb's past projects have enabled him to learn from his mistakes and to apply successful efforts to Stellar. Further, McCaleb's work at Stellar and the positive outcomes it has brought about may be fueled by McCaleb's unpleasant departure from Ripple due to an unknown dispute. As McCaleb stated, "When I left Ripple, I agreed to and Ripple's lawyer sent an email confirming, "Sale limitations applied to XRP held by me or in the name of my children." But then Ripple, in direct contradiction of its prior confirmation, claimed sales by other people violated my agreement and caused Bitstamp to freeze $1 that belonged to Stellar. Ripple's replacement as its chief technology officer David Schwartz responded by asserting its own version of the story, stating Jed had a long string of bad ideas that Ripple's board of directors refused to implement, so Jed started Stellar based on those ideas. Schwartz further continued Jed tried to dump his XRP quickly and Ripple acted to atop him through a series of lawsuits. Thanks to Ripple's refusal, Jed's XRP will probably be worth more than $1 billion. He will probably be the only person to become a self-made billionaire despite his best efforts. Schwartz's statement undermines Ripple's claim that it is a decentralized ledger, especially in light of its freeze of tokens owned by a departing founder. Of course, there is no doubt that there are certain advantages that may promote XRP's adoption. For instance, XRP's volume is more than double of Lumen's token. However, it is also important to note that Stellar is leading in spending. Further, Stellar's protocol is becoming a faster and cheaper alternative to Ethereum. The better option? The next question is, which is the better option, Ripple or Stellar? At this point, XRP may have an advantage concerning its use. The token doubles Lumen's token volume, and Stellar leads in spending. Ripple paid out a volume of $55 million recently, which is much less than the $173 million traded on exchanges. Similarly, Stellar processed double of Ripple's volume, totaling $91 million token. Although there is no indication as to why Stellar is trading at such a high volume, some surmise that it could be due to higher trading velocity. Further, the XRP's token has a higher price tag and Lumen's token is used more frequently. Further, Stellar does have a small niche that has been accepted by many tech-savvy users and initial coin offerings. In sum, there is no indication as to who will end up on top. If anything, those who are quickest to move tend to have a greater advantage.